I know from the conversations we had with voters and the letters that I had to put out to Labour voters who would not vote Labour unless I reassured them that Jeremy Corbyn wouldn't be Prime Minister, I know we would have lost that seat. We only kept my seat in 2017 because I reassured Labour voters that Jeremy Corbyn would not win the election and therefore they could, in safety, return me as their MP.
Ash?
I'm sorry, that's completely outrageous. You stood on a Labour manifesto, and on that Labour manifesto it said that you would deliver the referendum result, and now you're turning around and saying you don't want that. What's changed since then? You stood on a Labour manifesto which would, had it won, made Jeremy Corbyn Prime Minister, and now you're saying that you had separate conversations with your constituents.
Yes, I did.
Why should anybody trust a single word coming out of your mouth when you're saying that your behaviour in 2017 was dishonest?
Because I was honest with my voters. That election was a
your constituents voted for a Labour MP.
I didn't interrupt. I was very honest with my voters. I've had a relationship with my constituency for a very long time now. I know how most of my voters think because they correspond with me all the time. I was very honest with them. That election was called at very short notice. Nobody expected it. And I was clear that I did not stand for unilateral nuclear disarmament.
Which wasn't in the manifesto.
Removing membership of NATO.
Which wasn't in the manifesto.
And on Brexit, but we know what Jeremy Corbyn really thinks about this.
But it's not in the manifesto.
And on Brexit, I was clear with my voters that I would not vote for a Brexit that made the country poorer. And now we see Jeremy Corbyn facilitating a Tory Brexit.
Right, let me just ask you, Ash, because one of the things that Angela said is that her values haven't changed, but the party's values have. Is there a sense... You're not a member of the Labour Party. No. You've said you're literally a communist. Can you understand why people in the Labour Party who've been there as long as Angela would have a problem with that, and that the party's changed, not them?
You know, absolutely. And I think that the change isn't actually so much to do with the personalities around the Labour Party. It's about the political landscape that a Labour Party would have to inherit. I think that ever since 2008, we've seen that this model of sort of soft, centre-left, centre-right, beige politics, it's been completely discredited all over Europe. So any party that wants to do well in this country dealing with the state of people's household finances will have to offer something different. What I don't understand, and I think this is also why they're not so keen to launch a party straight away, is because the policies that they would have to offer run against the current of public opinion.